Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video we are going to take a close look not at this radio, no, not at all. It came in this radio package, but what we're going to get are like two tiny handhelds. Yep, I love myself those weird looking handhelds from AliExpress. In this video we're going to take a close look at the Jet Fighter World War and the other one doesn't really have a name whatsoever. So I really love these weird looking ones, and the reason this is pure nostalgia. This is some old school stuff, man. Like, I can still remember as a child that I bought these like handhelds, like the brick games, but only with a different game on it. And nowadays they're still making these things. I find it quite interesting, to be honest. And yeah, the only thing we need to do is pull this thing out and play some games. Okay, so this is some old school stuff. Here you can see like the old school black and white display. Oh man, I think it's not going to be very comfortable. Let's take a close look at the other one too. Let's pull out the piece of plastic. Oh crap, that doesn't sound really great. So this is just the racing game, and this is going to be the Jet Fighter World War. So let's take a close look at both of the games and just let's play. Let's see what we're going to get with these. Okay, the first thing I'm noticing, there is no on and off switch. So I'm very curious how this is going to be working with the battery. Or is it just going to drain the battery and then you just need to replace it? So the first thing I'm noticing with the racing game. So when you're looking closely to the picture, you can see like it's in Sonic. Look at this, like absolutely, they ripped off Sonic Racing. So there is actually something they ripped off in the end. So we're going to get directional keys, A and B, and forward. Or that's the thing we're going to get. Okay, so let's check out how this game is actually going to work. It's not really comfortable to play, but it's going to be quite challenging. So I'm pressing the start button, it doesn't do anything. Alright, we're going to get a couple of lives. Oh man, oh crap. Oh man, this game is quite hard to play with these freaking awful tiny buttons. Oh boy. Okay, so I suck at this game, that is just a fact. We're going to get this tiny speaker over here, but later on we're going to open it up. But let's take a close look at the Jet Fighter World War. Okay, so this version does automatically boot off, so it's going to be in standby mode. It's quite interesting. It's going to be the same construction, left, right, and pressing the right big button, we're going to get ourselves the option to start. But with this game, we can actually like shoot the enemies, and that's kind of funny. Come on, we're going to shoot the aliens invasion, and that's basically the only thing that we're going to do. Like, if you're searching in handheld, it's going to be basic. It can get more basic than this. Like, this is super basic. The seller did sell only these two. I know, I'm guessing if you go to deep dive into AliExpress, you can find all kinds of versions. But let me know in the comments, what do you think of these old school ones? Are they still, like, worth picking up? Okay, we're going to the next level. On the next stage, we're going to get two enemies. I suck at the racing game, but the shooting game, I'm getting the hang of it. It's a lot of fun. I can do this for a very long time. But yeah, this is basically what we're going to get with these old school, I think that like saying the black and white games, really old school. Okay, so this Sonic racing game, this is just how I'm going to call this, it automatically boots off. So this is how it works. And let's take a close look in the inside. Let's open it up. And you can buy these things for a couple of euro or a couple of dollars, depending on what the valuta you're using on AliExpress. They're like dirty cheap. And I'm always like wondering how can they make this for the money. So let's open this bad boy up. I just wanted to see what is in the inside. Like with the brick games, you're not going to get a lot of interesting things in the inside. So here is the way how they made this. I'm guessing if you're going to put the piece of plastic back in, you can basically like have the option that the battery is not making any contact with the contacts over here. So you're going to get more sparing the battery inside, but you can replace it fairly easy here over here. Let's see what kind of it is. An LR44. Sorry, you cannot see it. My camera is not focusing on this. So let's see if we're going to remove this too. I'm going to see what we're going to get in the inside. I'm guessing this is going to be the same technology that we've seen before with the brick games. Let's open it up here. Let's remove the couple of screws. Alright, so let's remove the PCB. And the way this works is quite interesting over here. So here you can see we're going to get the same pins like with the brick game. Go away. Here we're going to get the contacts that basically make contact with the display that is laying here inside of the case. So basically that is how this screen is going to get any signal. Then of course we're going to get the contact over here for the buttons at the left and the right. When is the thing produced? So this thing has been made in 2017. Okay, that's quite interesting. And when it comes to the contacts, then we're going to get here like the old school membrane. They're not like the cheapest ones, but it's a shame about the button side because this is not very comfortable to play with adult hands. And of course we're going to take a close look at the other version because I just wanted to see how this thing is made. So what I find quite interesting, like the PCBs are specially made for this piece of plastic. They call it an handheld. The technology is of course the same. We're going to get ourselves a PCB inside and battery like the other one that you can very easily replace. And what I do like about is the auto shutdown function or standby, but I'm curious like how long this thing can be standby before you need to replace the freaking battery. I'm also curious like when has this thing been made. So the other one was 2017 if I recall it correctly. Alright, let's pull it out. Oh, this time there's something that is falling off. A piece of plastic that was laying around. Oh, I think that was laying around here. But the same story like with the membrane buttons. Only this time the display is still stuck on the PCB. Oh yeah, it was just stuck on it. But yeah, the same story goes here, like we're having the same kind of... Yeah, it's the same kind of way they made it, like with the membranes and the contact for the display over here. It's the same technology with the brick game. I'm going to get a black blob and I'm still getting this freaking Parker on my screwdriver. Go away. But this time it's going to be even older. This thing is made from 2014. So you need to take consideration they are cranking out so much stuff there in China that when you're looking at it, it's like holy crap. Like this thing is like so old when you're making this. Like this is brand new. I bought this brand new. And they made so many of these products that they are still selling the stock. And that's the question. Are they still making this or is it just old stuff? Ah, now I know where this piece of plastic was for. So basically this piece of plastic keeps the display in position. Ah. So yeah guys, what do I think of it? It's a really cheap piece of plastic and it's old technology and you don't pay a lot of money for it. So in the end, if you just go to the toilet and you're going to have a number 2, yeah, maybe fun to play a game. But beside that and collecting, I have no idea what's the fun or better said, the use of it. Let me know in the comments what you think of these old school ones. Would you consider picking it up? Well, thank you for watching. Consider subscribing, hit that little bell, become one of the Wicked family, and I will see you in the next video.